So today I wanted to talk about analytics and why analytics piss me off. And this week, analytics pissed me off with the whole Leonard Williams things. I think I saw PFF put out grades in almost every Giants defensive lineman in the 3-4 system graded out better than Leonard Williams. Yet Leonard Williams has more QB pressures than every other Giants defensive lineman. It's not matching up. But before I get into the bulk of the video on why analytics piss me off, I want to encourage everybody to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell. So, analytics. Why does it piss me off? Because analytics give you a black and white answer. It's either yes or no. You live in life. You know what's around you. You know that life is filled with a gray spectrum. Many shades of gray. So when you're only giving me black and white answers, and I need a little bit more creativity, I need the gray area, what does analytics do? Nothing. Can analytics measure a player's grit? Can analytics measure a player's pain tolerance? Can analytics measure a player's heart? Can analytics measure a player's chemistry with his team? Can analytics measure when a coach analytically says, you shouldn't do that, but yet that coach sees something and says, I got to take that player out? Can analytics measure that? No. Don't get me wrong. Analytics is a nice tool to have, okay? You look at somebody dominant like Serena Williams. She uses analytics to analyze her game to make her a better player. There's nothing wrong with that. But analytics is not the whole measuring stick. It never has been. It never will be. Even with advancements. And I go back middle school, high school, when I was just picking up algebra, whatever grade that was. I was pretty good with it. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Start with the parentheses. What does math have? Math has rule, black and white. It always measures a certain metric over another. You need to follow the order of operations or you will not solve the equation. Not to mention the human error. When you're punching in analytics, when you're punching somebody's statistics, you don't think the person that's on that computer punching in all those statistics, putting in his algorithm or equation to figure out a player's grade, that they don't have a bias, that his supervisor isn't looking over his shoulder? Round down on that player. Round up on that player. No. Analytics is in the game of getting it right. And PFF comes out with bold statement after bold statement after bold statement. How come PFF rarely ever says, guys, we got it wrong? Because they're in the business of getting it right. You don't think that PFF fudges the numbers when they're so high or low on a player? I've never heard PFF once come out and say, we got it wrong. Or any other analytical site for that matter. When you're using analytics, you're on the game of getting it right. And if that means fudging the numbers, so be it. There's too many question marks when it comes to analytics to make it the be-all, end-all. And when somebody's spitting analytical fact, yet my eye test isn't matching up to your analytics, there's something wrong. Either I'm a complete Nimrod, which I've shown on YouTube I'm not, or you're fudging the numbers. So which is it? Either way, it's been one giant rebuttal. Please like and subscribe, and go Big Blue.